we got some stuff to talk about, AJ. The UFC is going to be back finally next weekend, so next week we can preview some fights. I can't get the whole Ringside Report MMA crew on the show for some reason anymore. You were missing last week. Fred's missing this week.
Next week we'll be all together, bud. I have a good feeling. It was a tough week for me last week, and
doing better. Yeah,
doing better, dude. It's been a tough week for me. It's been a tough end of the year for me, man. Work wise, political career wise. The only good thing is that there's other things that are pretty good. I can't mention it on air, but other than that, it's been good.
Yes.
When things go down, there's only one way to go. Up. Like Conor McGregor says, I'll be back.
Well, we're going to talk about Conor McGregor, unfortunately, tonight because he is a major rumor to be fighting at the White House card, and that's big news going around the world of MMA right now. There's also, the fights next week and a big fight cancellation as Kayla Harrison has a neck injury, had neck surgery, and is out indefinitely. Kayla Harrison, the UFC bantamweight champion, was going to defend against the former champion Amanda Nunes. And that fight, that was supposed to be the co-main event for some reason next week, should have been the main event. Co-main event canceled. Outright canceled. Would you have given Nunes a different fight?
I would have probably given her a different fight just because it's Nunes and people want to see her. But look, I was thinking about it. I said, in how many sports do you see women on top of that card where people are more excited than the men's, on that same card? Like, I was looking forward to Harrison fighting Nunes. That to me was the fight I wanted to see to start 2026. And it's a shame.
It's the only fight. And I've said this again. And Lior is in the chat. Lior, member of the team over at join.ringsidereport.net. He puts it perfectly. He says the Harrison Nunes fight cancellation is a good example of why I don't watch UFC anymore. It's such a waste of energy to get excited about fights that inevitably get canceled. This was probably the biggest UFC fight in a long time. The rest of the cards lately are not great. And Lior, right on the money there, 100%.
He's right. Yeah, but we got to give it. Listen, Lior,
and I've said it time and time again on this show, AJ. The UFC has not booked anything serious in 2026. They have not given us a single real fight where it is the champion versus the number one contender. Every pay-per-view that they have booked is the champion versus the number 5 contender, or the number 3 versus the number 8 to determine who's number 3 interim champion. It's just a bunch of nonsense. BMF titles getting thrown around. Not a single fight this year so far in the first quarter of 2026. The UFC has not announced a single fight where we had legit champion versus number 1 contender. This Harrison Nunes fight was the only one they had, and it is gone. Gone.
Yeah, wait.
What do we have instead? What do we have instead? Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje for an interim championship? What is that? While Topuria is the real champion, Islam is the real champion, and Arman Sarukian is actually the number 1 contender. And you want to tell me to get excited about Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje? That's why guys like Leo aren't watching the UFC anymore, because they're not giving us real fights, because it's not a sport. It's not really that entertaining. I don't know what it is. Whatever TKO does is what TKO does. They keep churning out content. Is it good? Not really. Do they have stars? Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Are they doing anything meaningful? No. And that is across the board in the UFC and the WWE. The TKO brand as a whole gives you stars sometimes doing nothing ever. And that's my complaint in WWE, and that's my complaint in the UFC. I'm seeing the same shit in both companies, and guess what? They're owned by the same people. They have the same bosses. So what's the common thread here? TKO has a model of giving you stuff, but not actually giving you any meat. It's a lot of sizzle, zero steak. And this is what the UFC is giving you. Paddy Pimblett, you know him. Justin Gaethje, you know him. They're going to fight for a championship. You know about that, right? Are they who's the champion? Nobody. It's an interim title.
Whoa.
Okay.
Let me throw some Montreal spice on there, Dave.
Is Paddy the number one contender?
Yeah,
not really.
He's getting up there.
Is Gaethje the number one contender? No.
No.
Would either of these guys get a title fight against Ilia Topuria if Ilia was champion? Maybe Paddy, but Sarukian again should be the guy. So you get this fight that's really about nothing, and Dana White's like, "Well, don't watch. Well, Dana, if you want to watch MMA, the UFC's kind of the only game in town, so you kind of run the sport. So as a sport, Dave. And as a fan of the sport of MMA, I look at the major leagues of the sport and I go, well, what is this now? What is it? It's not exciting. It's not exciting.
Well,
there's not a single fucking fight that they're doing that I care about. There's not a single fight that they are putting on that I'm like, oof, I can't wait for this. Dana White did this announcement the other day. He was like, oh, get ready. Big announcement. They announced Israel Adesanya against some guy. I forget his name now. I don't give a shit. There is nothing the UFC is doing that is capturing my attention. Like, they can't give me a real fight. Give me Islam Makhachev against Shavkat Rakhmonov for the welterweight title. Do not give me Kamaru Usman bullshit. It's number one bullshit in the UFC right now. Give me a real fight. Give me Khamzat Chimaev against fucking anybody. Put him in the octagon. He's your middleweight champion now. Get him in the octagon. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're wasting time. Wasting time, wasting careers, wasting the sport. And I don't know, man. I think you're driving fans away because you want people to see the best fighting the best. That's what draws people in. Greatness draws people in. There is zero greatness at UFC 324. It's not about greatness. It's about mediocrity. It's about, Gaethje had how many title shots? How many shots at the belt has this guy had and never come up winning? Now Paddy Pimblett, who's like not.
What are you talking about? Paddy's good. Well, he's up there, Dave.
He's okay.
Come on, Dave.
He's okay.
He's not okay. He's more than okay.
But him and Topuria, come on, man. Imagine what that would be. Devastating. Come on.
Jesus, Dave, you're so harsh tonight. To start off 2026.
I was in a good mood, AJ. I'm in a good mood.
You were.
You start talking about the UFC and what they're doing and how they operate. It's not just, that they have a bad product right now. It's also just the way they do business and how slimy they are. It's just a gross product. It's a big turnoff.
Jesus.
Big turnoff.
Well, listen. Let me throw in some Montreal steak spice and going to Lior. I understand Lior. It's a tough one to see this fight being canceled, but there's a legit reason for that. I mean, she had neck surgery and you can't fool around. And this is the problem. This is what happened with Merab and all that. Sometimes you try to fight, before you're really healed. And what happens? You end up losing and you end up blundering and that's the end of you. You're not the fighter of the year. I think Kayla Harrison did the right thing. She apologized. She went on video. Nunes is a champ. I find that respectful. That's a legit cancellation. And you got to respect that, Dave. It's not some cheap ass thing.
Of course.
It was a real neck surgery.
I got no problem with Kayla Harrison. She is a champion.
And Amanda Nunes. And I agree with you. I went back to what I said.
Legends.
We had female fight as the main card, and this was the hype. And there's no other sport.
And it should have been the main event
MMA.
too. That was some bullshit.
Yeah, but it's up there, dude. And the thing is, that was the main event in my eyes.
But it wasn't.
The thing is, in your eyes, yeah, but you're right. But the thing is that was the fight I wanted to see. But if you look on the card, man, you're being a bit hard, because if we would have been looking at like these names last year or the year before that, you'd be looking at guys. We're seeing guys like Justin Gaethje fighting, Paddy Pimblett, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong. You got even Acosta that's really like making his way to the top. 16
Umar versus Davison Figueiredo.
But you got Derek Lewis. You got Rose.
I want to see. But I want to see Umar versus Davison Figueiredo. That's the fight I want to see. How is that not the co-main event?
Yeah, but you got really good names on this card. This is a solid card, in my opinion. And I think it's an entertainment card. This is not about like championship fights. It's starting off the year with action. And that's what Dana White wants to promote. And to be honest, when I'm looking at these names, I want to see every one of these fights. Yeah, I would have loved to see Amanda and Kayla go at it. But you know what? It's a disappointment for me. Lior, I totally agree with you. It is a total disappointment, but it's a legit cancellation. But on this card, it's solid, man. It's solid, and it's going to be entertaining. And I think Dana knows, and Dana knows right. I think this is going to be an amazing card. I don't think we're doing a pay-per-view. I'm not sure on that. That's something that we have to talk about. But
we're not, because as Johnny mentions, as Johnny points out, I will be attending a TKO event next week while the UFC is going on. I'll be attending a different TKO event, a WWE show in Montreal. And yeah, I am going to the show because it is fun to see the stars. They do give you the stars and the pyro and the big show. Like, they give you all the sizzle, and the sizzle in person is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
But you want that sizzle, dude. That's what I'm saying.
When you watch it on TV week after week, you go, well, I want some progression here. I want something to happen. Although Drew McIntyre did win the belt last week. That was good. They did some solid work. Solid work. Moving the belt off Cody onto Drew. That was fun.
Ooh.
Switching things up.
Number one.
Switch it up.
Cody, number one.
Yeah, but I was just so tired of the same over and over again. Good for Drew. They're in Europe, too. He was in Glasgow the next night celebrating with the people, with the belt. That's great. Good for him.
Did he pull out his sword?
I don't think he had the sword on the tour. He doesn't really bust out the sword as much anymore.
You need the sword, dude. You got to go with the sword.
He's good.
But look, all to say, Dave, I agree with you, and I agree with Lior, but I think Dana is doing a smart move by throwing these heavy names, starting off January like really like an entertainment card, and it's going to end the year with some solid title fights to end the year to exactly what you wanted. I think he's doing it smart. I think this is going to be great. We're going to be seeing a lot of action. Paramount. It's a whole new year for the UFC.
How about this?
They got to make it entertaining, dude. It has to be entertaining.
If Paddy wins,
right?
Do you view him as the champion?
Well, I'll view him as the interim champion, just like Cyril Gane was, and the rest.
How about this?
But he will be champion
if Paddy wins,
at some point, legitimately.
If Paddy wins and Topuria is ready to fight, and the UFC says to you, AJ, you get to choose who Topuria defends the belt against. Paddy, the interim champion, or Arman Tsarukyan, the number one contender. Who? Because
Paddy.
I think it's Tsarukyan. It should be Tsarukyan.
Why,
That's
man?
the fight to make. Because he's the best guy. I want to see the best guy. Who do you think would win, Tsarukyan or Paddy, one-on-one?
I think Paddy has a pretty good chance to beat Arman. I think Paddy's grappling is above maybe Arman's. Wrestling is there, but I think Paddy has all the tools. Well, Arman doesn't. But we could be totally wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Topuria is still there. I think Paddy is there for a reason. 23-3, man. Only getting better.
Yeah, I think he's
only getting better. Dude. Look at his last fight.
I think he beats Gaethje. I'll give him.
Gaethje's no chump change, dude. He might not be in contender like a contender role, but he's 26-5. Let's not forget, it's Justin Gaethje, man.
Yeah, it is.
He's
Justin
a badass.
Gaethje. He's pretty good.
And you know what? That'll be a fun, exciting fight. When that fight is going on, we're gonna forget about Kayla and Amanda. I guarantee you. You know?
Yeah, but, Kayla and Amanda was the fight. Like, that was the most legit fight that the UFC had. That was the most high-level fight that the UFC had so far. For the first, 3 pay-per-views of the year, or whatever they're called now, they're still pay-per-views in Canada. The numbered events, the first 3 of them, they still don't have a single fight now where it's champion versus number 1 contender. Not one.
Yeah, the pay-per-view model kind of confuses me now. So, what's happening? I could watch it on Paramount, or I can subscribe for pay-per-view. I don't understand.
You can't watch it on Paramount in Canada. It's still pay-per-view for us. Paramount deals only for the States.
All
Get
right.
it? Pretty easy, right?
Why does Canada always have to suck?
Yeah, it does suck.
Seriously.
What about that White House card? There's a lot of rumors going around. Jon Jones, Conor McGregor, all the regular players.
Kayla Harrison, Amanda Nunes.
I'm hearing the main event is going to be Khabib versus GSP. That's my rumor.
What, in a wrestling match?
No, MMA.
How about the new wrestling thing, man? The RFA or whatever it's called.
I like it. They signed Sadulayev. You see that?
What?
Russian wrestling champion Sadulayev signed to RFA. I like that RFA. They're trying to make, wrestling into a spectator sport that people watch, and they're getting wrestlers paid, like real amateur wrestling, but professional. It's professional wrestling. But
I think that's great. It's about time to make some money in wrestling.
Entertainment. Although I think Eric Bischoff is behind it, so it is kind of confusing. Wasn't that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff's thing?
I don't know. But in a way, it's great for wrestling, man. They could make money off of that sport. In the Olympics, you make squat. Maybe a gold medal that you hold, that you sell to make a little bit of coin. But it's about time that wrestling has some possibility for some income. I think it's great, man.
I don't know if Eric Bischoff is still behind it, but it was definitely founded by Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and some other guys with money.
Wow.
Eric Bischoff is still, involved. So it's amateur wrestling, like Olympic-style wrestling, but they're getting paid, so they're professionals, so they're professional wrestlers, and it's run by Eric Bischoff from WCW. So it's pro wrestling, but it's not. You know what I mean?
It's real wrestling. It's real wrestling, dude.
It's a little confusing.
Well, it's more like it's freestyle wrestling with I don't know what the rules are going to be.
Yeah.
But
it's cool.
But listen, but what concerns me is this. Is this going to be wrestlers that are past their prime to make it into Olympics in a sense? Because if it's anybody that's super young that wants to make a bit of coin, if they go into the professional rank, does that stop them from going into the Olympics at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like that, unlike hockey or basketball, could affect the career of someone who wants to be an Olympian.
I have no idea how that works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to find out.
Okay.
Ask that question, Dave.
There's a lot of rumors for the UFC at the White House. A lot of rumors going around. Jon Jones, Alex Pereira is a rumor going around. Conor McGregor versus somebody is a rumor going around. Dana White shot down the idea of Conor versus Michael Chandler. He said he was into that a few years ago, but he's not anymore. But he didn't shoot down the idea of Conor McGregor fighting at the White House. He does seem interested in that. So I think they are working towards Conor fighting, you would think, in the main event of that card. If Conor's on the show, he's headlining the show, right? So if it's not Michael Chandler, the question is, who? And to me, the clear answer is, and always has been, Nate Diaz. The trilogy fight is one that, can always happen, always works. They're 1-1. maybe their most famous fights. Like Conor has a fight with Jose Aldo where he knocked him out with one punch. But the 2 fights with Nate Diaz, like I think Nate is Conor's greatest rivalry. So I think the Nate Diaz fight is really what you need to make. Being invaded for some reason. Invasion.
Hey, cutie.
This one
there she is.
Been in bed a long time ago.
She's so
How did you
cute.
get here? You want to show your peach shirt? Yeah, it's very nice.
Wow, so
AJ
nice.
Sees it.
I love it.
This one. Oh. All right, go to bed.
Look at that, little
Talking
Dave.
about Nate Diaz. It's no time for children. Children can't be hearing about Nate Diaz.
Yeah, but Nate Diaz loves kids as well.
Okay, we'll go see.
Oh, she's so cute. Dave, what are you doing, man?
She's got to go.
Our ratings will go up.
It's way past her bedtime. But Conor's greatest rivalry was, I think, Nate Diaz. Johnny's saying Khabib. That makes a lot of sense, too. But definitely, a Khabib rematch doesn't make sense, and I don't think it's going to happen. I think you could get Nate back in the UFC, and I think you can make that fight happen.
Yeah, but how healthy is he? That's the problem.
America versus Conor. It's good.
America versus Ireland?
Yeah, sure. At the White House. I think that's the fight to make. Otherwise, who do you put in there?
You got to get somebody from Dagestan. That's what Conor needs. It needs to be a real rivalry. It's got to be
too volatile for the White House, man. Those guys fight everybody everywhere.
I know, but that's what you want. You need you need something.
Although the Diaz brothers also fight anybody everywhere. Imagine those guys going bananas on the White House lawn. That'd be sick.
I think it would be awesome. But the thing is that is he in ready fight shape? Is he what's happening with the Diaz brothers? When is that fight supposed to take place? By the way,
good. Nate stays ready. Nate's good to go.
Is that July 4th? The actual day that they want to do this fight?
It'll be June something.
Not for July 4th, man.
I'm throwing out dream fights. You know who's been active? Anderson Silva. Get him to fight Conor.
That could be interesting.
It's normal.
That's so nice, David. That's
Joe
so nice.
Pyfer. Joe Pyfer is the guy that's fighting Israel Adesanya. Does that excite you?
No.
I think Joe Pyfer is a young up-and-coming guy who's kind of dangerous. It seems just mean to Adesanya.
Yeah. But he needs to have a big name on his belt, man.
Yeah, exactly. Sense. Johnny's saying Conor versus Jorge Masvidal.
That could be interesting.
I guess.
I'd rather Nate.
I'd rather Nate.
You need to have a Dagestanian, dude. I'm telling you.
I doubt it.
You need to have that it'd be interesting, man. Security would be so tight. Heat-seeking missiles, man, on the lawn.
Do you think there's a chance they do a Jon Jones fight and a Conor McGregor fight on the same card?
What 100%. That would be the fight of all fights, and I can see that happening. If you're gonna go on the White House, it's got to be big. That will never happen again. It's gonna be something that'll be in the history books. It'll happen once, and we'll never see it again. So if you gotta go, you gotta go big.
Yeah.
You bring Jon Jones, you bring in Conor McGregor, and you bring in all the legends, man. You bring in Khabib, you bring George St. Pierre, you bring in Brock Lesnar, you get them ringside, you get them on you turn it into a madhouse at the White House.
Yeah. And old way of thinking is you don't want to pack one card because you don't have anything left for the other cards and you still have to sell pay-per-views, but they don't have to sell pay-per-views anymore. Right? With the Paramount deal, they're getting paid no matter what. It's streaming. So they just want people to have subscriptions to their streaming service. And they're going to, if they can get, a million extra subscribers just based on some supercard that the UFC is going to do on one night that everybody in the world has to see only on Paramount Plus, I think they're going to be happy. If nobody watches any of the other shows throughout the year on Paramount for the UFC, it doesn't really matter. Paramount doesn't care. Paramount just wants the subscribers and they want the views, and they're going to get that if you stick everybody on one show. You know what I mean? You don't have to spread it around anymore if you're the UFC. You could stick, like 3-4 champions on one show because you don't, like, your next pay-per-view or your next numbered event may not have big stars on it, but it doesn't really matter outside of ticket sales for the local, market. But pay-per-view sales don't really matter because you're not selling pay-per-views. So they could theoretically do something nuts, like Jon Jones versus Pereira as the main event and Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz as the co-main event. Like, they could. I don't know what they'll do.
It's going to be crazy. I know that.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Conor put a tweet saying 2026 he's back kind of thing, So I can really see this happening. In all the years that have passed, this is the year I'm confident Conor will be back.
Francis Ngannou is saying his PFL deal is over. Could he be back? Francis Ngannou.
And it's about time. Yes,
him
I
and
can
Jon
see
Jones?
that happening. Him and anyone for that matter. Get him in there. Get him a fight. Get him against Acosta. Get him against Derek Lewis. Let him come in, warm up, regain his name and status, because a lot of people don't know who Francis Ngannou is of a younger age. It's been years he's been gone. He's not making money. He's had a problem. I don't know what the hell happened when he was in Nigeria. He's got a few problems. I mean, look, he needs to get back, and he needs to fight in the UFC. Apologize to Dana. Just do it, Francis. You messed up, like, leaving the UFC. There's not too many people that were successful leaving the UFC other than Olivier Aubin-Mercier, that did pretty well. That I can think offhand, like.
I just don't understand how Francis is done his contract when he fought once for the PFL. Dude, like, he was supposed to do all this stuff for the PFL, and in the end, like, not really.
It's a fizzer, man.
What is that?
It's like a Coke can that's been open for days. It loses its fizz, dude. That's exactly what happened with Francis. He's not marketable anymore. No one knows him. And the only people that know him is us in the UFC. And now's the time. Like, how old is he now? How old is Francis? 36? Let me check.
Francis, I don't know.
Are you going to check?
Yeah. I'll tell you in a second.
Check. Because I'm curious to see, because this plays in a factor. Time is ticking, baby.
39. Jeez.
What? He's 39.
I had no idea.
This is his last hurrah, dude. He's
older than Jon Jones, right? Yeah. Well, Jon Jones is 38.
Well, they're right there, but
damn. How about that? Man. How about that? Maybe we see Francis Ngannou versus Jon Jones at the White House.
Dude, that would be insane. If that would happen, that would be like a real worldwide event. It's going to be a worldwide event, but this is going to be a real worldwide event.
They make that happen. I apologize to Uncle Dana for sure. For all the things I've said. Let's hope he's
listening to the show, because a lot of times when you say shit, he kind of does it.
Well,
I know he's listening.
You can't blame me, man. I'm a fan of the sport, and they're not giving me what I want, which is the best versus the best. The UFC for years has given us the best versus the best, and now I'm not getting that.
You'll get it, Dave. I mean, this is a great card coming up, in my opinion. You're going to get exactly what you wanted, and I think the White House event is going to be insane.
Good.
It's going to be like the closing of the fireworks for the 4th of July. It'd be great if they actually had it on the 4th of July.
That'd be something.
That would be something.
Is this working? It's not working. Where's that?
What's happening? What's not working?
Nothing.
Viagra fixes everything, Dave. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Well, that's about it. That's all I have for you.
That's it? Oh. That's the end of the show. Later, guys.
Well, is that it?
What is that, Seinfeld? What is that, music. Seinfeld? I love it. That's a good way to end the show. What the heck is that?
You can just watch me play Super Bases Loaded as we wind up. I'm gonna play the W's.
Give me. Why don't you put like a Yankees versus the Red Sox?
Nah, this is not real teams.
What, Fred? What's this? Steam against Winton?
Oh yeah.
What? Let's see this. Oh, dude, can you give
I'm
me?
at bat right now.
Can you give me some controls to play? I'd love to play against you.
I got a Super Nintendo controller. This is a Super Nintendo game that I'm playing on like an emulator. Oh, I just struck out, AJ.
Oh,
stop distracting
man,
me, bro.
72 miles per hour, bro. Ooh, nice. That was a nice one. How fast is he throwing this guy? Whoa!
Oh, lined out.
No! What
I like
the hell
this team. They got like Expo style uniforms.
Yeah, I was about to say this is the Expos, man.
This was the baseball game I played all day, every day when I was a kid.
And I just want you to know, me and your dad are talking to the guy that wants to bring back the Expos, eh?
Well, bring back the Expos.
Listen, the guy,
tell him to do it.
I think that's how you say it. He's looking to bring the Expos back to Montreal, and me and John Simon are like talking to him. I gave him a few suggestions.
You gave him? You're talking to this guy?
Yeah, bro.
Trying to get the Expos back?
Yeah, man. AJ's gonna do it.
Bam.
I'm still gonna go see the UFC, but I like to have the Expos back. And you know where the perfect place would be to do it? Like, if you can't do it downtown, which you need to do downtown.
Two down.
I mean, the other logical place would be like by the Blue Bonnets. The old Blue Bonnets.
Yeah.
Oh, no? Shit. What do you think?
Oh, I used to be so much better at this game than I am now. I really need to get back to my old form. Like when I was 8 years old, I'd crush current me. Very disappointing.
Why don't you get a UFC one, dude, and we can watch a UFC fight?
Oh, I've got that too, but it'd be more complicated to set up. This is just on my laptop. This is how we end the show now. You watch Dave play Super Bases Loaded.
I love it, dude.
Strike 3.
I'm trying to think,
out of the jam.
That what? It looks like Steve Rogers, man.
Man, this is the game. My dad knows this game.
Who's this guy?
I used to play this game with my dad. Oh, that's his base hit.
Oh, yeah, that's a base hit. That's a double. That's a double, easy,
baby.
Man.
We're going for 2. Lead off double.
Go, man. Go.
That's how we do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, this has been a fun show.
Wait, one more. Boom.
Oh,
man, that's a shitty hit. That's a shitty hit.
Go.
Nah, he's out.
Oh, yeah, advance the runner, though. You see that?
Oh, he's safe. He's safe.
Yeah. We're scoring
Okay,
runs
let's just
here.
see a... Oh, it's Carlin.
Oh, whoa, yeah, there we go.
Point scored.
That'll cash one. Go to
double, man. That's a double.
Second.
That's a double.
Uh-oh. Go back.
There you go. Why, man? You should have
You got to it too fast.
Man. Damn it, man. You could have got that, Dave. Oh, come on.
Don't worry about it.
Are you serious? Look at this, man. Out to center field. The ball is rolling.
Go. We're going to score.
This is an easy double. This is an easy double.
We're scoring.
Oh, yeah.
2-0 ball game. Let's go. Seattle is back, baby.
Right to the pitcher, man.
Pop.
Oh, no. Yeah. It's out.
No, that was a double to the wall. Can I make it a triple?
What? Oh, no. You went back? You could have done it. Oh, you're going to get caught, man. You're going to get caught. Safe.
That's my trick.
Safe at third, baby.
That's how I used to do it all the time.
Boom. Oh, man. Easy out.
Nope.
That's it. Stay at third, man. Stay at third. Don't be greedy. Look at this guy. He's going to... Come on. You got to be kidding me. Safe. What a shitty third baseman. Oh, my God. What is this? The Bad News Bears?
They can't figure out rundowns. They're idiots.
What the hell, man?
They can't do a rundown.
This is terrible.
So you can just go back and
Why
forth.
Doesn't the second baseman
and
run
eventually
a bit
take
more
an
out?
extra base?
Run away from the base.
If you time it right.
Run. There you go.
Go. Oh, shit.
Are you kidding me? He's going to get you now. Now he's going to get you. Come on.
No, never.
What the hell? Oh, yeah, you got him now.
No, I was too close.
Do it, Dave.
Go.
Do
now.
it.
Now. Here, I'm in.
Safe.
What? I was safe.
Out. You're
Get out of here.
What? I thought you were safe, man.
I thought so too.
Crazy.
I was so confident that I was safe.
I thought you were safe.
That's too bad.
Man.
I should have done that because that would have probably driven in a run or something. There we go.
Nice.
Man, I'm doing well. I'm starting to hit again. Figuring out the hitting mechanics of this game. Yes, that'll drive in another. Ooh, 5-0 lead. We are crushing it.
Oof. Welcome to Ringside Report, where we talk about MMA, but end with baseball.
We talk about MMA, and then for some reason at the end, they're changing their pitcher because they suck. That's right. Change your pitcher, you losers.
Nah,
I'm going to mercy rule these guys. If you win by 10, it's mercy rule.
Oh, he's a lefty.
I'm really glad that I'm doing so well here. I was playing the other day. I wasn't doing so well, but this is better.
Ooh, this guy, he's a lefty. He's getting you there, Dave. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah,
he struck me out.
Batter out. 94 miles per hour. You're out of there.
All right. Well, we should probably stop the show on this.
On this note. But all to say is, man, it's been great, Dave. This is our first show of 2026. You know, this is my first show. You know,
I wonder what the comments are. Do people like watching me play this game, or is everybody checked out? Is anybody still watching the show is my question.
Doesn't matter. You're having fun. That's what
Are we just watching? Is anybody watching this? Super Bases Loaded? Did anybody else play this as a kid? And if you did, do you think you're as good as me? Because clearly you got some skills.
Dave is saying, Johnny's saying, like, Jerry Park. Those were the days, man.
Pop up. I love the sound effects, man.
Sounds like an ambulance, dude.
Yep. 3 up, 3 down. Well, thank you for watching Ringside Report MMA.
There's no other MMA show out there that does the shit we do. Maybe that's
nobody else plays Super Bases Loaded to end the show. Nobody. Did anybody watch that? I think some people.
It was pretty cool, dude.
Well, cool.
The graphics were nice.
It is a fun game. I love it. I'm gonna finish that game when the show's over. Okay.
But it'd be good. It'd be good if you get some like MMA like game on there. It would be awesome, Dave.
Yeah. We could do that. I could play Royal Rumble, an old WWF game, because it's like an emulator that I have. I don't have my PS5 connected. This is just off my laptop, you know.
So then get the like the old like WWF or like, you know, even some like early UFC, like, you know, it'd be cool if you could get like something modern like Khabib versus GSP.
I have the current UFC. I have UFC 5 on the PS5.
Does it have Khabib and GSP?
Yeah, it has everybody.
So then you do it, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, actually. I'm not that good yet, but I like it. It's very fun. I could hook that up.
That's what makes it better.
Play it. You should come over. Oh, you should come over. We should play together.
Dude, that'd be amazing, man.
That would be
we can end the show. We can end the show with, you know, a match, and we get people to see who I should be and who you got a
PS5 and you got the game. We could play online, and we could just stream that.
Dude, are you joking? I have a hard time like connecting onto the network.
I know. That's why.
Unless you come here and set it up for me.
Well, that was fun. That was as close as we'll get, I think. Some Super Nintendo emulators.
Don't forget Johnny's big review tomorrow. Templar 28, man. Templar 28? What is it? Temple 28. Cool. Something like that. 28 days later or something.
I'll see you tomorrow when I talk to Johnny right here on the Ringside Report Network. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We would really appreciate it if you could help us spread the word. Please share this episode on whichever social media platform you use. Add a comment below and consider reviewing us on Apple Podcasts. We are an audience-supported network, so consider becoming a recurring supporter at membership.ringsidereport.net. Check out our website at ringsidereport.net. Hope to see you again next time, and have a good night.